Stop scrolling. This message is not a coincidence. You are meant to hear this. Before May 20th, something powerful is shifting in the universe, and whether you realize it or not, you're being tested. This isn't about superstition. This is about energy, destiny, and spiritual alignment. The universe is issuing a final warning. There are 3 critical mistakes you must avoid before May 20th. Mistakes that may seem small, but carry massive spiritual consequences. These 3 missteps can block your blessings, trap you in cycles you thought you broke, and delay the very breakthrough your soul has been craving. Ignore them, and your progress may reverse. Your energy may feel stuck. Your spirit may feel lost. But if you catch them in time, if you stay alert, listen to your intuition, and act with intention, your life could transform faster than you ever thought possible. You could unlock abundance, clarity, purpose, all waiting just beyond this threshold. That's why this video exists. This is your spiritual checkpoint, and you're right on time. Subscribe and turn on notifications now, because the next video could carry the next piece of your cosmic puzzle. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming. And before we dive in, tell me in the comments, have you felt it? A sense of unease? Energy spikes? Emotional waves or strange coincidences? If so, you're not imagining it. These are signs that the spiritual portal is active, and your higher self is trying to get your attention. So stay with me till the very end. We're going to unpack the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid before May 20th, and exactly how to protect your energy during this powerful shift. The countdown has already started, and now it's your move. Let's be clear. May 20th is not just another date on the calendar. It's a spiritual checkpoint. A moment where the cosmic portal that opened after the full moon begins to close. Right now, the universe is performing what I call a soul audit. It's scanning your energy, reviewing your thoughts, measuring your intentions, examining where you're still wounded, and asking one question: are you truly ready for what you've been praying for? Because if your vibration doesn't match your vision, it won't manifest. May 20th marks the final day of this energetic portal, and in these days leading up to it, your spirit is under review. You're being shown choices, you're being tested through triggers, delays, strange conversations, unexpected opportunities, all of it. And the choice is simple but powerful. Will you elevate or will you repeat? Will you break the cycle or walk back into the very patterns that are holding your blessings hostage? You may already feel it. These days have been heavy, haven't they? You might feel emotionally drained, extra sensitive to your surroundings, or like everything is happening all at once. That's because the energy right now is magnetic and intense. It's pulling your true self to the surface. It's exposing the weak spots, the self-doubt, the fear, the procrastination, the unhealed trauma. But here's the dangerous part. Most people don't see it. They call it a bad mood or bad luck. They numb it with distractions, denial, or overthinking. And that's exactly how they fail the test. Repeating old patterns, missing divine timing, and staying stuck. But you're here now, you're aware. And that means you still have time to correct course. The energy is watching, your higher self is guiding, and May 20th is the final door. Will you walk through it aligned or asleep? Mistake number 1, and it's a big one, saying yes, when deep down your soul is screaming no. You know this feeling, that knot in your stomach, that voice in your chest, that subtle ache in your spirit that says, this isn't right, but you say yes anyway, to avoid conflict, to keep the peace, to not disappoint someone else, or because part of you is afraid of what will happen if you say no. But here's the truth. Peace that costs your soul is not peace, it's self-abandonment. This mistake shows up quietly. Letting toxic people return into your life, even though they've hurt you before, saying yes to a job, plan, or invitation that doesn't align, making commitments just to avoid guilt or judgment, silencing your intuition so others feel comfortable. And guess what? Before May 20th, this mistake becomes fatal to your spiritual growth. Because right now, the universe is watching what you tolerate, not what you say you want, but what you accept. Every time you say yes out of fear, you're sending a signal. I'm okay with less. I don't trust my own guidance. I'm not ready for real blessings. And that's when things stall. That's when manifestations slow down. That's when you stay stuck in old timelines, like emotionally, spiritually, financially. But here's your power move. Say no. Say it cleanly, clearly, without guilt. Say it because your soul deserves more. When you say no to what's misaligned, you create room for what's divine. Your soul lesson right now is simple. I listen, I pause, I trust, I choose truth. And if a decision, person, or path doesn't feel like a soul yes, then it's a divine no. Comment below, I honor my inner no, because every no you speak with love becomes a sacred boundary. And every boundary becomes an invitation for true alignment. May 20th is the deadline. Make sure your yes is sacred and your no is powerful. Let's talk about one of the sneakiest ways we block our blessings, spiritual procrastination. Mistake number 2 is simple, but deadly for your destiny. You feel the nudge, but you don't act. You've been getting signs, whispers, dreams, sudden ideas, emotional urges, synchronicities. Call that person. Apply for that opportunity. Launch that idea. End that draining habit. Speak that truth you've been burying, but you wait, you hesitate, you say, I'll do it when I'm ready. I'll act when the timing feels perfect. But here's the cosmic truth. The perfect time doesn't exist. What exists is now. And right now, before May 20th, the universe is watching. You are being tested not just in thought, but in motion. Every divine nudge you feel right now is a contract from your higher self. It's a spiritual assignment, custom made for your evolution. But each time you delay it, that contract begins to dissolve. That window begins to close. And what could have taken 3 weeks may now take 3 years. Imagine that, your next level waiting for you, but you're too afraid to step into it. That's why this cosmic portal is so important. During this May energy window, any action you take is amplified. The smallest aligned step can create a tidal wave of momentum, but only if you act, even if it's messy, even if you're unsure, even if you feel scared. Your action is proof of your trust. Say this aloud right now. I act in divine timing, and that time is now. Your soul already knows what to do. Now it's time for your body, your voice, your choices to match that knowing. Comment below. No more spiritual delay. Let the universe see that you're serious. Let your energy declare, I am ready. Because when you move, the universe moves. Mistake number 3 may be the most heartbreaking of all. Playing small when your soul has been called to rise. And you know you've been called, you've felt it. That inner whisper that says, you were made for more than just surviving, more than hiding behind your doubts, more than fitting into a version of yourself that makes others comfortable. But instead of answering that call, what do? You dim your light, you hold back, you downplay your gifts, you make yourself smaller so you won't be judged, rejected, or misunderstood. You tell yourself you're being humble, but what you're really doing is betraying your brilliance. Let's be honest, the longer you wait to step into your power, the more the universe will reroute your blessings. Because the opportunities, the people, the breakthroughs meant for the true you can't find you if you're hiding behind a mask. Playing small isn't just a mindset issue, it's spiritual self-sabotage. And before May 20th, this mistake becomes dangerous, because this energy portal is trying to push you into your next level. But if you don't rise to meet it, you'll miss the wave entirely. This is your wake-up call. Stop playing roles, stop waiting for permission, stop telling yourself you're not ready, not worthy, or not enough. Because you are, you always were. You were born to be a vessel of light, a divine messenger, a creator, a healer, a leader, in your own sacred way. So, before May 20th, post the thing. Say the truth, share the message, launch the idea, walk boldly in your purpose. Because when you finally meet yourself fully, the universe meets you with miracles. Comment below, I choose to rise. Let it be your declaration. Let it be your new frequency. Because the world doesn't need another shadow. It needs your light, and your time is now. So now you understand the mistakes. But how do you actually protect your energy and align yourself with divine timing before May 20th? Let's be clear. Awareness is powerful, but action is transformational. And right now, your spirit is calling for a reset, a cleansing, a sacred release. So here are 3 simple but powerful spiritual actions to help you protect your energy and step into alignment. Write a letter to your future self. This isn't just journaling. This is spiritual declaration. Write down what you're releasing, what you're forgiving, what you're ready to step into. Speak to your future self as if everything you desire has already happened. This plants seeds in your subconscious and sends a signal to the universe. I'm ready for my upgrade. 2. Burn what no longer serves. Take a blank page. Write down every name, habit, belief, or fear that's weighing you down. Then, with intention and safety, burn the paper. As it turns to ash, imagine those energies being released from your body, your aura, your future. This is a sacred ritual of closure, of cutting cords with what no longer belongs in your next chapter. Create a 5-minute daily ritual. Don't overthink it. Light a candle, speak your truth, sit in silence or prayer. Ask your spirit guides for clear signs. Close your eyes and say, reveal to me what I need to release and what I need to rise. This simple ritual realigns you each day and strengthens your spiritual shield. Bonus tip, energy cleanse routine. In the morning, drink lemon water. It detoxes your body and clarifies your thoughts. In the evening, take a salt bath. It clears residual energy and rebalances your emotional field. This is your final clearing window before May 20th. Don't let old energy keep you from a new destiny. This isn't the time to just listen. It's time to act. Because by May 20th, your path will either be clear and open or blocked by what you refuse to let go of. The choice is yours. Take a deep breath. You made it to the end. And that already says something powerful about your spirit. But before you go, let's anchor everything you've just heard. Because what you do next will determine what flows into your life after May 20th. Here are the 3 critical mistakes you must avoid. 1. Saying yes when your soul says no. Stop sacrificing your truth for temporary peace. Stop ignoring the whispers of your intuition. Every yes that goes against your spirit pulls you further from your path. 2. Delaying action when you're being nudged. The signs have been showing up for a reason. Your higher self is calling you to move, to leap, to speak, to choose. Procrastination is spiritual sabotage. There is no more later. There is only now. 3. Playing small when you've been called to rise. You were never meant to dim your light. The world needs your truth, your power, your divine presence. Hiding is no longer an option. The portal is open. Walk through it boldly. Now, I want to hear your voice. Drop this in the comments. I break the cycle before May 20th. Say it with power, claim it with conviction, anchor it in your reality. And if this message spoke to your soul, subscribe and turn on the bell right now, because your next divine download could arrive in the next video. Don't miss it. The countdown is real. The energy is shifting, and the universe is watching. So I'll leave you with this. You've been given the truth. You've been shown the signs. Now, it's your move. Will you rise or will you repeat? This is your moment. Take it, own it, transform through it.